Hi, I'm Benny, and I love my dad. My relationship with him was complicated. I'm an emotive and sensitive type of guy, and I wear my heart on my sleeve a lot. Not my dad, though. He had a different view of masculinity and how a man should conduct himself. Even though he didn't understand me, and I didn't understand him either for that matter, he had his own way of showing me love. Watching wrestling together, sharing a 2-pack of Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, roughhousing with me, among other things that I'm sure I'll think of when I'm not making this video. I wanted to make a Father's Day video to tell you about my dad. He was strong and hardworking, and that's how most people knew him. He was reserved and quiet, so not as many people knew that he was loving, passionate, and funny. He was complicated. A lot of different people knew him in a lot of different ways. They saw different sides of him. He didn't like to share about his past because, as he told me often, there's no need to go into the past. It's over. I suppose he wasn't wrong, but it sucks for me because I feel like I didn't know him or where he came from. It's a challenge to tell you exactly who he was because I don't have all the pieces. Let me tell you about how I know him. As a kid, he was my hero. As a teenager, he felt like my enemy. And as an adult, he treated me like a peer. Like his buddy boy. That's what he called me. He was physically strong. I thought he was probably the strongest man in the world. What I didn't realize at the time is how strong he was internally. When he was diagnosed with cancer, he fought. He fought all the way to the end. He spent the last 4 years with my mom, traveling together in their RV. They went on many camping trips together. He spent a lot of quality time with his family. This was a gift that he gave us. He wasn't just making memories for himself. He was giving us good memories of him. On February 26th, 2023, at the age of 65, he passed away. I was at the airport on my way to see him one last time. I missed him. The last time I saw him was in August of last year. He told me that he was scared. This was the first time that he had ever shown me this side of himself. He didn't know what the end looked like. It was new, and it terrified him. But through all of that, he clung to his faith in Jesus. He trusted that God would take care of him and his loved ones here. A few years ago, I called him on the phone and I said, "Hey, I'm an adult now. Can I call you by your first name?" I thought that this was really funny. He did not. So I asked him, "When can I call you by your name?" And he said, "When I'm dead." So I guess I have permission now. My dad had flaws. He wasn't always good to me. But that's not how I want to remember him. I want to be honest about it. I get frustrated when people idolize the deceased. Treat them like they were perfect angels. It can be hard to find that balance, I guess. He was rough around the edges, and you'd really have to dig to find his soft spot. So to those of you who have had a challenging relationship with your father, like me, I encourage you to remember the good. Don't ignore the flaws or difficulties. But if it's worth sticking it out, hold on to those good memories. Cling tight to them. My dad taught me how to be a good father. I have emulated his work ethic and his reliability to his family. And I work hard to be better than him at valuing emotions and showing my son that he can believe in himself and that I believe in him even when he's not so sure. So today, on Father's Day, I'm choosing to celebrate the good. My dad loved barbecue chips, and he would often put Creole seasoning in it. He also really liked to drink Diet Coke. So I suppose this is a toast to him. Happy Father's Day. I love you, Ron.